It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. First up we have Lightning Hands, and they will enjoy a power advantage. And across from her tonight, it's Clarissa Shields. This boxer is a counter fighter.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
First up we have Lightning Hands from the United States of America. Last time we saw them in the ring, they won by KO. Introducing first the self-described greatest woman of all time, Clarissa Shields from the United States of America. They are the WBC, IBF, and WBO champ. The last time we saw them in action, they impressed everyone with that big KO victory.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the red trunks with blue trim, Lightning Hands. Fighting out of the blue corner, from the United States of America, presenting the current WBC, IBF, and WBO champion of the world, Clarissa Shields.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
You can hear everything. Can you imagine being a fighter walking into this? We're going to see that any minute now.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Good punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Straight right just misses. You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. Beautiful counter punch. Missing with the left hook. Perfect counter lands. That right hook catching air. Swing and a miss with that hook. Perfect counter shot. Nope, that uppercut does not score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Here we go. It's round 2. The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down. Every
time they throw a shot, they get countered. fighter does everything behind the jab. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. The straight right just misses. They exchange punches. Missing with that jab. Counter punching. Nice counter. These two women pretty close halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Catch and shoot. A swing and a miss with that jab. Well done with that counter shot. The straight right just misses. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
And there's the bell to start round 3. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter, one of the top 5 in the world, no doubt about it. She got clipped by that counter. Straight right just misses. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Good counter punch. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That uppercut can't get through. Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. And counters. These two fighters are made for one another. Nice counter shot by her. What we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Here we go to the 4th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
She scores with that counter. The straight right just misses. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Off the off-the-charts action from both of these fighters. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Wasn't ready for that counter. Look, misses. Can't find a home with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. We know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
A swing and a miss with the left hook. Just misses with that jab. Good counter shot by her. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Nice counter shot. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Nice counter shot. How about that time counter shot? Beautiful counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
There's the bell for round 6. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Both want the knockout. Nice counter punch right up the middle. They threw the hook. It didn't land. There's a counter shot. Punch, counter punch. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That counter shot lands. Couldn't land that jab. The straight right just misses. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Nice counter punch. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
And there's the bell for round 7. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Clarissa Shields is in trouble. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Can't score with that hook again. The straight right just misses. Competitive round with 10 seconds left. Clarissa Shields just got clipped. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
There's the bell to start round 8. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Shot. Nope, that jab not going to score. Perfect counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. These punches coming from every angle. The straight right just misses. There's a counter shot. The straight right just misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. The straight right just misses. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. That counter shot lands. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
And we enter the ninth. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Catch and shoot. Slip to avoid the jab. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Holding nothing back here in the round. Want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Nice counter shot, but down goes Clarissa Shields. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Clarissa Shields is in trouble. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
To make or break a fighter.
It's round 10. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
That hook's blocked. The straight right just misses. A perfect counter shot. She needs to be careful that she doesn't punch herself out. Clarissa Shields just got clipped, and Shields is down. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Are you okay?
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's here, Your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Down goes Clarissa Shields. She took a massive shot to the head there and is down. Let's see it again.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Come to me.
Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.
I'm Todd Grisham. There's no other venue like it. Welcome inside the Grand Theater. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up we have Lightning Hands, and they will have a power advantage here. And her opponent, Cecilia Brækhus. And you can see who's more advanced in age.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
First up we have Lightning Hands from the United States of America. The last time we saw them in action, they pulled off a very close win. Introducing first, perhaps the greatest female fighter who ever lived, Cecilia Brækhus from Norway. They are the SCI title holder. The last time we saw them in action, suffered a very close loss. Let's see if their fortunes turn around here.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the red trunks with blue trim. Lightning Hands. Fighting out of the blue corner from Norway. The current SCI champion, the First Lady of Boxing, Cecilia Brækhus. We welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare has nothing on the drama that we've seen between these two fighters.
This is the absolute pleasure to be here. You're going to see all the action, and you can say, I was there. This is just one of those places.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Nice job getting that punch through. They exchange punches. Just missed with that hook. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Punch, counter punch. Fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Can they figure out the combination to this save?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. perfect counter shot. Nice counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter does everything behind the jab. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Through the left uppercut, but it misses. They block the jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
There's a counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Trying to land that jab. Nice counter. Nope, that jab not going to score. Defense here at all. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, they're all... Hold that thought! Whoa! Lights out! It's over! This fight is done! What a massive shot there. Down she goes. Let's see it again one more time.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Are you okay?
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 rounds of boxing, your winner by knockout and the new SCI champion,